Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1. It's the bald and the beautiful. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood on My Country 96.1.
Okay, let's begin with Darius Rucker. Made an appearance on Live with Kelly and Ryan yesterday, talking about the CMAs next Wednesday, a week from yesterday. He and Reba will perform together. He's very excited about that. Also, he was discussing how everyone is going to be in the same room. I know I mentioned this, I think, earlier in the week or last week. The CMAs will be the first award show with every performer, presenter, artist, everyone in the audience, obviously social distanced, and just the artist, no crowd. I don't believe so. I can't imagine there's going to be a crowd. Even I know football stadiums and even baseball stadiums were doing it a little, but I don't think that's the case. But all the artists will be in the same room, and Darius discusses it on Live with Kelly and Ryan yesterday, and talking about how emotional it is. So looking forward to that Wednesday, the CMAs. Lee Brice, his new song Memory I Don't Mess With, the video is out, and the album out November 20th. Well, the 49ers play the Packers tonight, and I guess the NFL is just determined to push through the season regardless of COVID. Almost every team has had a case or two or more, and as we know, some games have been postponed, but now they're just telling the guys with COVID to go home and moving on. 4 players tonight for the San Francisco 49ers who are already injury-riddled are out with COVID and will play the Packers this evening. Elsa Raven, the character actress, passed at 91. She is best known as the Save the Clock Tower woman from Back to the Future. Also, if I'm reading this correctly, was one half of the couple laying in bed in Titanic where the water was rushing into the stateroom while Celine's music was playing. And in many other TV shows and movies, and you probably recognize her face or some of her scenes, but maybe not her name. Elsa Raven passes at 91, very well known in the Hollywood world. Borat 2, second this year, most watched video-on-demand movie of the year behind Hamilton. That's pretty big stuff for Borat 2. Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson are talking to producers and directors and people involved with Wedding Crashers to see about a sequel. Would be fun. If you don't want to know who was kicked off Masked Singer, then close your ears. Bob Saget out on Masked Singer, although not an A-lister by any stretch. I really like Bob Saget. Got to interview him a few times. Very nice guy, genuine, funny, very filthy in his stand-up, by the way. Nothing like Full House. He's one of the dirtiest comedians you've ever heard. But what a nice guy. Couldn't get him off the phone when I used to interview him. Just would go on and on and on. Just wanted to talk. Really cool. And Rick Astley has joined TikTok. He's calling it Rick Talk. So you can expect to get Rick rolled on TikTok now. Look out. TV tonight, the aforementioned 49ers-Packers game on Fox. Bachelorette on ABC. Special episode where I guess the Bachelorette leaves and another one steps in. Something happens there. Match Game follows that on ABC. CBS has a lineup of Young Sheldon, the premiere of the new season, Be Positive, and Mom. And Netflix with a new movie, Operation Christmas Drop. Also, all your election coverage, as you'd imagine, on all the major networks, still ongoing. There's your Bald and the Beautiful, everything from Nashville to Hollywood.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.